Cellos! Julenn Keeling here, Associate Broker with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Town Realty, located right on the coast in beautiful Hampton Roads, Virginia. Happy New Year! We are at the beginning of a new year and a new decade. Exciting times, and it's even more exciting if you are a VA eligible home buyer looking to purchase your new home. Now, a lot of people have been advertising and promoting that there are no more VA loan limits as of January 1, 2020. Well, that's not entirely true in the real world practical sense. You're probably thinking, what do you mean? I thought the loan limits were all gone. I'm going to set the record straight and go over all of the new changes to the VA loan. Be sure to stay tuned to the end, as I will have bonus tips on how you can maximize these new changes, as I'm always presenting you with options and producing results. Let's jump right in. These new changes are coming about due to the passage of the Blue Water Navy Vietnam Veterans Act of 2019, also known as HR 299. This bill was passed through Congress in June of last year and took effect in January 1 of this year. Yes, it is true, the VA did lift their loan limits per se. However, most lenders still have maximum loan amount overlays. The old maximum loan amount was about $484,350, and this amount has definitely increased quite a bit. However, it hasn't completely disappeared. From speaking with several of the lenders that I frequently work with that are very reputable in our area, their maximum loan amounts are somewhere in the range of about $1 million to $1.5 million. This maximum loan amount of about $1 million to $1.5 million is only available to you if you have your full entitlement available. For example, if you already bought a home and you currently have a VA loan on that property, then your new VA loan could only be used up to the remaining entitlement amount that you have left. Even though most lenders have this maximum loan amount in the range of $1 to $1.5 million, does this technically mean that you can go above this? Absolutely. The caveat is that most of the lenders will have stricter qualifying criteria the higher that you go, and it's done more or less on a case-by-case basis. An example of one of these additional qualifying criteria may be that instead of the VA loan being 100%, the lender may ask that you put down a down payment. One of the other things to note about the VA loan is that the funding fees are slightly increasing. Now, this increase is not very big, it's very nominal, and they're actually supposed to go back down in about another couple of years, but of course we'll kind of have to see if that happens when we get there. Again, it is only a very nominal increase and definitely nothing to panic about. One of the things about the VA loan that has not changed is that it is still, of course, 100% financing, and there are no down payment requirements. This is a really major deal if you were thinking about buying in what would have previously been considered a jumbo loan category. With this new change, you can now fall into the bucket of a conforming loan that doesn't have a down payment, no mortgage insurance, and you would be locked in with a VA loan, which of course is some of the best and lowest rates that you can possibly get. Bonus tip: if you are a Purple Heart recipient, your funding fee is actually totally waived and would be zero. By the way, thank you so very much for your service and your sacrifice. Bonus tip 2. Be sure to check with your preferred lender if you are any percent disabled, because based on your disability percentage, the lender may be able to waive or greatly reduce your funding fee. I have one more super great bonus tip for you. Did you know that with your VA loan, you can buy a multi-family residence? That means that you can live on one side and rent out the other units. In our area, for instance, most of the duplexes and multifamily homes tend to be a little bit more on the expensive side of things. This increase in loan limit would be a great way for you to start your investment portfolio. Can you say #house hacking? Now keep in mind that you do of course have to qualify for whatever your desired loan amount is, And there are also still closing costs. Closing costs in our area are typically about 3% of the sales price. However, you are still able to obtain seller concessions in which they can actually pay these for you. Keep in mind that there are still grant funds that can be used to offset these closing costs. I'll put a link down below in the description for a couple of other videos that go more in depth on how you can actually have these closing costs taken care of. I hope that you have enjoyed the content and learned a little something along the way, as my goal is to always educate my buyers throughout the home buying process. Please give me a thumbs up, comment below with any questions that you may have, and consider subscribing. I will be putting out weekly real estate info videos. Feel free to share with a friend or family member that you think may find this info helpful. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Bye!